and welcome to Grey Wolf Adornments. My name is Lisa, and in today's video is just going to be just pretty much a hodgepodge of whole different things. Got my coffee cup today. I'm needing a little extra pick-me-up. I still get tired very easily, so I try to work when I'm feeling up to it. So, yesterday was an important day. I went back to the surgeon for my follow-up appointment, and so I got good news yesterday. The lab work came back, everything's normal, no cancer detected in the pathology reports. So basically, I got a clean bill of health going forward, so it's not something that I'm going to have to worry about anymore. So if you haven't been following my channel, just a quick update. I had surgery on the 20th to take out my spleen and 50% of my pancreas. So there is some concern about me becoming a diabetic going forward, but I've basically adopted a diabetic diet where I'm eating lower carbs and trying to eat healthier, and that should help me control that. So while I was there at the doctor's office yesterday, he did remove the drain and my staples. He did put some steri strips over the incision because it was a little early to be completely without them. So, but those will fall off on their own when it's time. And he released me to go back to work November the 5th. So in the interim, I do plan to do a little work on my own company while I'm waiting to go back to work, because I can sit up and sew for a while, as long as I take breaks to rest. You know, working on little things that I can sit up and do is gonna be okay. I just need to slowly ease myself into a more active activity, because once I go back to work, I'm gonna be on my feet for hours at a time, and it can be exhausting. So I'm slowly easing myself up in at the same time honoring my body. So yesterday was a really good day. I started getting organized as far as I'm able to, considering the space that I live in is pretty crowded. But I did get myself a place to sew, so I can start working on those projects again. And while I was cleaning, I have to show you guys because it's really quite it's really quite funny. I found, do you see this? I found a ton of seeds all around my room and in my workspaces. They're just everywhere. So you can tell just this is how much I've been bitten by the garden bug since I started 2 years ago. So I'm really excited about the spring garden, and I'm going to start planning, because I do have this bag of, this is where I keep my seed catalog books. I need to reorganize. I've outgrown them. But I'll get to that project sooner or later. I just thought it was kind of funny. I wanted to share that with you. It's just how much the garden has become a part of my world, and how much I just love to grow things. I really do. If I hadn't gotten sick this year and this whole year I had planned to turn my whole yard into this living, beautiful permaculture style place, and just make it just beautiful and edible as possible. But I got sick, and that really changed some things. However, with my recovery from the surgery progressing so well, and the boon here is that I've lost enough weight now that I don't need my blood pressure medication. So when I went to my primary care today as a follow-up to the surgery, we had discussed that, and we're going to leave me off my blood pressure medicine because it's normal on its own without it. So that is progress that I'm really stoked about. But one of the reasons why I wanted to do the garden to begin with was because I wanted to be able to offset some of my grocery bill and just eat healthier. Um, Pardon me, I need the go-go juice today. Um, just try to get me awake and moving. It's been I still get really tired, so I went to my primary care, and then I went over to the Dollar Tree to do some shopping, and then I came back home and I had to lay down because I was just tired. But I'm slowly moving myself into more activity. So anyway, there's something else that I want to show you guys, because this is these are not going to be pre-made. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is just explore some of the options that I have available where I live, and do a custom-made type, um, because the holidays are coming, and what I've done for my own grandkids, just because I knew the surgery was coming and how much it was going to impact me, what I wanted to do was give them their Christmas presents in something that was reusable, something that was actually going to have more value than what I put inside of them, just because my budget this year for Christmas is going to be so insanely tiny, that um, I still wanted to give them something that they would like, and something that could be reused. So instead of putting it in Christmas wrapping and all that stuff that's going to hit the landfill, what I did was sew them one of the tote bags. This one is for one of my grandsons. It's got the dinosaur theme, but it's also personalized. It has something sewn into the interior of the bag to let them know that it was made especially for them, um, uh, by me, of course. I'm Grandma, and the occasion, which is Christmas of 2021. Even though these bags will last forever, and I don't expect them to give me back the bag, um, to reuse for next Christmas. I'll probably just sew them a new one, because I didn't make them Christmas themed because I wanted them to be able to use the bag for something else. It's because I have preteens and toddlers that go, back and forth to places, and these bags would be very useful. But this is one that I made for my granddaughter. Um, this one is for my other granddaughter. And these, some of these, I just bought fat quarters for these and made them out of fat quarters, and then found some matching. You know, these were fat quarter bundles, and I just bought more of the bundles, and they're color coordinated. So the handles in this is, rainbows. Here's the little one of the little clouds. Now, the only one I specifically bought material for was my oldest grandson, and his needed to be very masculine, and he likes purple, so um, that was the purple. And I'm sorry you can't see these very well on this camera. I just wanted to show you what I'd been working on leading up to my surgery, and of course here's the other one. Um, so I think what I'm going to do is add a custom sewn generic tote bag up on my website, where if you're interested in ordering one of these totes for Christmas for your own um, family members, you can do that, because I'm, I'm I'm really excited about that concept of reducing. I mean, it just for years, our house around Christmas time, all of the wrapping paper and the packaging, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's just terrible. I mean, I have no idea if you can actually recycle Christmas wrap, but it's all went in the landfill for us. So to me, it is the first step toward moving toward. And to me, it's the gifts are more meaningful. I mean, um, I hope to get to a point where I can make the contents of what I give these people. Right now, they're children, so it's a little harder for me to um, do that. But I have adults in my life, my grown children, that I could sew something like this for, and like especially for the ladies, and to make them zipper pouches to go with them, or change purses or handbags, everything that can be reused. And that's to me, that's important. It's being able to reduce the amount of junk that goes in the landfill. So I've been really excited about those projects. And so I hope that you have enjoyed this rambling mess this morning and can rejoice with me in the good news. And stay tuned. I'm going to try to do some more um, content, and maybe walk you through. I've decided not to really do tutorials, because there's too many people out there doing the same thing. But um, what I thought I would do is kind of do like a craft along video to show you the process I've been doing to make some of the things I've been making, and just making sure that I have you guys something of value to watch. So I hope you will stick with the channel, and I thank you so very much for watching, and have a great day.